What's up, guys? We are here on the media test server, and first off, I'm just going to give real quick first impressions of everything that's going on. Currently, the labor is bugged, and we don't get any labor points whatsoever. Over here, the tooltip is cool. It tells us about the bonus. They're calling it server labor, which has a cap of 3,000, and we don't know if this regens on its own or anything like that. It says labor restoration rate. It gradually decreases when it is used. The restoration rate is displayed as good, normal, or bad. Good restore rate 125%, 116. Normal restoration rate is 115 to 81. Bad restoration 80% to 0. We're under the impression that you're only able to restore this labor pool with labor charges, which are kind of going to be like the new labor potions. So if we open up the marketplace, we can see, actually not the marketplace, we can open up the quests. We can see these labor recharge. So right here, this bound labor recharge is going to be the item that restores this labor, we're assuming. The only way to do this is through these labor recharges. And it says restores 1,000 server labor. But then when you look at this over here, you're going to be at good status, and we're going to be at 0%. So that means we're going to have a restoration rate of 125%. So it means this 1,000 labor is actually going to get multiplied by 125%, which is going to bring up to 1,250 for the first labor restoration, if, math works like it should here. Because, it says our rate is 125%. So that means the first time that you would use it, it'd be 125. The second time you use it, it would be some, lower percentage. It's going to go down to probably 120 or 121 or something like that. So you'll get a little bit less, which that would essentially mean the very first 2 times that you use this, you get around 2,200 labor points. This item is actually purchasable also in the Diligence store. Where is that? Diligence store. So yeah, it was in the marketplace. It's going to be under growth, and you can purchase them with the Diligent points, which are essentially your new dailies that you're going to be getting. It's not like the systems and everything is not really working right now. Like, there's a lot of bugs, it seems like, with this patch and with everything. They also didn't release the server yesterday like they said they would. So, like, you can just see, the original launch was September 27th. We're at September 28th right now. And with all the bugs and issues that are going on, you definitely don't want to release the game, in this state. This state is fine for kind of like media and content creators because we're more understanding, we're like, okay, cool, we can explain and show the reasoning, and it's like, all right. But you can definitely see that delaying this game by, 15 days or 20 days was the right call. Like, there would have been just outrage. There would have been things that just are busted and broken. Things would have not have worked. Servers, like I said, didn't come up on time. A lot of the stuff hopefully will get mitigated and fixed during the actual launch. They got 15, 20-ish days to fix all these issues, plus any new issues that people find on the PTS that aren't up to their liking. So most of the items in the Diligence Shop here are bound. Crowlin did mention that some people may have complaints and issues with items not being bound in the Diligence Shop because of pay to win and like people buying 5, 10, 20 accounts and farming these Diligent token items and selling them, etc. So we'll see how the community reacts to these items. We'll do more in-depth videos on these items in a future video. This is really just a first look at this stuff, and I really wanted to touch upon the labor regeneration, the state of the game right now, how things are going, and what it looks like. So, like, you're not necessarily missing out on much right now, guys. A lot of the stuff, like I said, buggy because there's no labor, and the game really requires labor. Maybe if you can get some of these Diligent tokens, then you could get labor. In order to get those, you have to activate an Arc Pass. So you register an Arc Pass, you get to choose, and so it looks like there's actually going to be 4 different Arc Passes, and from my understanding, you're going to be able to have 2 available at like one time to be working on. I read that somewhere. But as this page shows, you can only really equip one, so I don't know. Maybe I was mistaken on that. Again, we'll find out. This stuff is all in flux. These rewards are in flux. These aren't like the finalized rewards. You're going to have quests over here, and these are going to be your new like daily quests. So you're going to unlock them for fees. So this first one to unlock costs 5 Guild Stars to unlock. This one here costs 2 Blue Salt Hammers. This one costs 10 Guild Stars. So it's going to unlock quests. There's also a premium one. So a premium player will have 1 additional bonus quest every day versus someone who's only just a patron that just bought the game. So that's a pretty significant increase there. We don't know what the rewards are these are going to be. Mission change attempts. It says 0 of 3. So you can change these 3 times and click on the change mission and choose one mission to change. So yeah, we would have to unlock the missions and then change that. And you can change it 3 times. So attempts 12, you can complete 1 limited mission every day. These reset at midnight. I'm assuming this says 0 of 12 because, again, you're going to be able to register multiple different battle passes. So you have a vacation pass, you have equipment pass, you have a combat pass. You're going to register these. We don't have the gold right now. Like, we literally don't have hardly anything because it's only been, 30, 15 minutes on the PTS. We haven't done much. It's a lot to process. I don't have that much time necessarily to work and level up a character and grind this stuff out right now. Fluffy is not working. Fluffy is broken. So like I said, a lot of bugs and issues. So we don't have these things, so we can't fully test this. But you're going to be able to change. And so like, okay, I did all my basic Arc Pass stuff today. Now we'll be able to change over to the Vocation Pass one, and I can work on some of the Vocation quests, is what my assumption of the system is. Again, we'll have a full in detailed look, and other content creators will have that as well in the coming days. And you'll be able to see this on October 1st. Hopefully by October 1st, they've ironed out the kinks and there's not many bugs. Like, this labor regeneration bug is really, 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 really big. Like, that's a crazy bug that I can't believe they allowed that to get into the game. And because it just goes to show you how broken Archeage is without this labor. They would have to completely rework so many things. I was watching someone else on Twitch, and they're like, yeah, we can't upgrade any of our weapons and armor because we need labor to infuse the weapons and armor with the materials they get from their quests and stuff. And it's like, oh, that really sucks. So they're, fighting level 30 mobs with a basic weapon. It's a shit show right now, guys, but this is why there's still 2 weeks, 20 days approximately, before the launch of the game. Alright, I will talk to you guys later. This was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. Thanks for checking out. I will talk to you guys later.